And I've been waiting for you. I'm Parker. I'd say welcome, but most don't think of this as a welcoming place. But you can't always pick 'em, am I right? Geez, I sound like an old man, but I'm really not. I've only been dead for 17 years, but with all that time, you can learn a lot. Here, come follow me so I can show you around. Some guys have been here since the dawn of man. Just like Bob. Hey, Bob.
Oi, that is not my name.
Yeah, no one knows how to say his real name, so I just call him Bob. Oh, and by the way, just a disclaimer, this is our version of the afterlife. Not everyone sees it the same way. Anyway, if you're going to stick around, you better know about our history. Evidence of us ghosts date back as far as the Mesopotamian era. Of course, that's because people only started writing things down during that time. Honestly, who knows how long we've been haunting the living? Okay, literally, who chose this music? Stop! Anyway, their concept of ghosts stemmed from their belief that physical death was not the ultimate end. Their existence continues on in the form of spirits. And the best part about being a spirit is you get to wear the same sweatshirt for the rest of eternity. Vintage. As I was saying, the Mesopotamians called their afterlife Urkala, or Land of No Return. Sounds like a sick emo band. Urkala was the realm beneath the earth, where the Giddim, their original word for spirits, would go. Some Giddim would come back to earth to offer advice to loved ones, but most of them would haunt the living, particularly if they experienced a wrongful death or improper funeral. In these cases, the Mesopotamians would ask an Asu, a doctor, to cast spells and exorcise them, which, trust me, is not fun for either sides. Now, ancient Egypt, on the other hand, well, their beliefs were a little more complicated. So basically, in Egyptian mythology, the soul is divided into 5 parts, but the 2 that you need to know about are the Ba and the Ka, which together make up the Ak, which is what we might call ghosts today. As long as all went well, spirits would travel to the Field of Reeds, which was believed to be a replica of life on Earth. Then there'd be no reason for the dead to return to the living. But if something went sour somewhere along the way, well, that's a different story. That's when the Ak would come back to Earth to haunt the living. A common theme I'm seeing here, no? Oh yeah, those guys over there? Yeah, those are the ancient Greek and Roman ghosts. Turns out they needed to be buried with a coin in their mouth for passage across the river Styx to the underworld, but clearly that didn't happen. Now all those poor ghosts are stuck in the world of living forever. That's the whole thing about us ghosts. Despite the culture, we tend to want one simple thing: to be treated and buried properly. Do that and we probably won't haunt you.
Boo!
I said probably. Hey, meet my buddy Kevin.
Hey, Parker. Sorry about that, but you have to take advantage of the newbies. You understand?
Don't feel bad about it. Kevin did the same thing to me 17 years ago.
Man, I feel like that was just yesterday.
That's probably because you've been dead for 1,600 years.
Well, gotta entertain yourself somehow. I see you're giving the official welcome.
Yeah, I am, and I'll have you know I'm doing a much better job than you ever did.
Oh yeah? Watch this. In China, the belief in ghosts stems from ancestor worship, which is very important in our culture. Once a person passes away, they are not expected to come back to the land of the living. So if they return, it is believed an evil force is involved, unless it is an ancestor delivering a message through a dream. On the 15th day of the 7th month of the Chinese calendar, we celebrate the Ghost Festival, where people pacify ghosts by leaving out food and offerings. It's my favorite day of the year. But, that's all I got.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm hungry now, so you can take over again.
You know about Lays?
Hey, just because I'm dead doesn't mean I'm not cultured. Rude.
Okay, anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, in India, ghosts are also present, but instead they're called bhoots. No, not those boots. Bhoots. Bhoots look a little different than ghosts in other cultures though, because they are believed to have backward feet and surface when a person dies too soon. In fact, many people today believe that cremation started out of the fear that bhoots would possess the living. If bhoots are able to find peace, then they are free from the world and go into the process of reincarnation, which is why there are less ghosts in this neck of the woods. I can talk about a bunch of other cultures if you want, but I'm sensing that you get the point. Different cultures across the world, dating back hundreds and thousands of years, believe in ghosts and a continuation of the soul in the afterlife, and many cultures celebrate us too. In Mexico, they celebrate the Day of the Dead, which originated from Mayan culture, and the Celtic culture brought us Halloween.
Oh, Halloween. That reminds me. I have the best costume.
Oh, right, costumes. The Celts wore masks on Samhain, which was their new year, to disguise themselves from the harmful spirits that came out during this time. Eventually, this all became Halloween.
Look, I'm a ghost.
Kev, you might want to work on that.
Yeah, that did not work out the way I thought it would. I'll be right back.
Anyway, even though there are quite a few holidays celebrating us ghosts, the living are pretty scared of us. That's the thing, though. Death is universal, so people can't help but be drawn to us, even if they fear us. Sometimes we're made out to be friendly on television, but usually we're scaring the shit out of people. We've been doing it for ages, and I don't see us stopping now, so welcome aboard, friend. You'll learn so much in the next few hundred years.